Hi guys! Welcome sa Sipnayan. In this video ay itutuloy natin yung series natin on calculus. No? And kung pinapanood nyo itong series na to, sabi natin sa previous video, pag sinabi nating derivative, it's actually the slope of a line tangent to a function at a point. No? So, yung derivative ay dinenote natin siya sa ng f prime of x, the derivative of f at x. No? Kasi when the slope of f at x is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Ngayon, kung hindi nyo naintindihan itong formula na to, no, pinaliwanag ko na yan sa previous video, kaya mas maganda na panoorin nyo yun para at least alam nyo kung saan nanggaling yung mga symbols na yan. Okay, so gamit tong formula na to, pwede na natin sagutin yung mga problems such as this to find the slope of the line tangent to f of x equals x squared. No? Okay, so gagamitin lang natin yan. Siyempre, kailangan natin kunin yung f of x plus h, yung f of x, which is nandito na. So, ito lang yung kukunin natin and then we use the formula. No? So, ang f of x plus h, ano ba ginagawa nyo pag f of negative 3, for example? Kung ano yung nandito, sinasubstitute nyo sa x, di ba? Negative 3, negative 3 squared. Negative 9, negative 9 squared. 2, 2 squared. 0, 0 squared. So, x plus h, magiging x plus h squared. Okay? And then we have f of x. F of x, syempre, nandiyan na siya, x squared. And then we use the formula. No? So, f of prime of x, f of prime of x is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of what? Of f of x plus h, which is this one, x plus h squared, and then minus f of x, or x squared, over all over h. So, simplify natin or expand natin to. Kung x plus h squared, that's squaring a binomial, no? So, i-review nyo na lang kung hindi nyo maalala. Nasa calculus na tayo, dapat alam nyo na siya. So, this is x squared plus 2hx plus h squared. Ito yun. And then we have a minus x squared, okay, over h. Okay. So, may pwede ba tayong tanggalin? Meron, no? Yung x squared dito, tsaka yung minus x squared, 0 na yan. So, we are left with 2hx plus h squared, no? Over h, which is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of ang 2hx tsaka yung h, meron siyang common na h, di ba? So, pwede natin i-factor out yan. Ano napapansin nyo habang nagsusolve tayo? Puro algebra, di ba? Actually, pag nalagay nyo na yung formula, pag na-set up nyo na yung formula, algebra na yung gagawin nyo, di ba? Factoring, squaring a binomial. So, kung master nyo yung algebra nyo, dapat hindi kayo masyado mahirapan sa calculus, no? Actually, marami bumabagsak sa calculus dahil sa algebra, hindi dahil sa calculus. No? So, yung mga factoring. Okay? We have an h at the numerator and at the denominator, so we can cancel out. Meaning, ang natira na lang sa atin ay the limit as h approaches 0 of 2x plus h, which is equal to the limit loss ninyo, no? Loss of limits, review, limit as h approaches 0 is equal to 2x plus 0. So, pag nag-approach siya na 0, lahat ng h dito, pwede nyo nang palitan ng 0 yan. So, this is equal to 2x. 2x plus 0, of course, is 2x. This is our f prime of x. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin ng nakuha natin? Yung iba nagko-compute ng derivative, hindi alam kung ano ibig sabihin ng derivative. This is the slope, no? This is the slope of the function. This is the slope of x squared, f of x equals x squared at any point, no? So, siguro magtataka kayo. Ang f prime of x natin sa baba equals 2x. Magtataka kayo, slope yung pinag-uusapan natin, bakit 2x, di ba? Ang slope ay number lang. So, napag-aralan nyo yan, no? I think sa grade 8 na ang slope ay number lang. Kasi, ang kinukuha natin na slope doon ay linear function, straight line. So, ang straight line, ang slope niyan constant kahit saan ka, no? Iba yan sa mga curve, no? Pag hindi straight line, kagaya sorry. Kagaya ng f of x equals x squared, this is f of x equals x squared. Hindi siya straight line. So, the slope will depend on kung saan point ka. The slope is actually the slope of the tangent line. So, pag sinabi mong slope ng function, it's actually the slope of a function at a particular point is equal to the slope of the tangent line, which is the meaning of derivative. No? The derivative of a function at a point is equal to the slope of the function at the point, which is equal to the slope of the line tangent to the function at that point. Nakikita nyo? Ang slope ng function dito sa x equals 1, pag at x equals 1, pwede mong sabihin na the slope of f of x equals x squared at x equals 1. Or, pwede mo rin sabihin na the slope of the line tangent to the function at x equals 1. Pareho lang ibig sabihin nun, yun ang derivative. So, kaya siya naging 2x. Kaya siya naging 2x kasi hindi siya constant. Hindi pare-pareho yung slope. Depende kung nasaan ka. So, at x equals 0, 0 yung slope mo. At x equals negative 1, ang slope mo, negative 2. Yung value ng m ay yung slope natin. Ayan, negative 4 at x equals negative 2. Pag nandito ka at x equals 1, ang slope mo ay 2. So, nakikita nyo, hindi siya constant. Pag meron kang line, ang slope niya yun na yun. Pero pag meron kang curve, depende kung nasaan. Ang slope nito dito ay iba sa slope nito dito, iba yung slope nito dito. Kaya siya nagbabari din, kaya siya ay 2x. No? So, for example, at x equals 1, gusto nyo, kunin natin sa computation, paano natin yung gagawin? Dito ka na. This is the slope. No? Remember, this is the slope. Slope of a function at a particular or at any point. So, at x equals 1, ang ibig sabihin, kukunin mo yung f prime of 1, which is equal to 2 times 1. Equal to 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. So, meaning, ang meaning ng symbol na to, this is the slope of a function, or the slope of the function at x equals 1, or the slope of the tangent line at x equals 1. So, 2. No? So, makita nyo naman, di ba? At x equals 1, ito. X equals 1, ibig sabihin yung x-coordinate ng point na to. At x equals 1, ang slope natin ay 2. Okay, so yan yung ating, this is an example of how to find the slope, no? Using the definition of derivative. No? The definition of derivative, ginamit natin siya to find the slope of a line tangent to a function, in this case, f of x equals x squared. Marami pa tayong examples, no? Tanong, meron bang shortcut niyan? So, ituturo ko sa inyo yung mga shortcut, yung mga formulas. Madali na kasi yung formulas, pero ang importante yung meaning. Ano ba ibig sabihin pag sinabi natin derivative, no? Maraming estudyante, kaya nila mag-compute ng mahirap na derivative, pero hindi na nila alam kung ano ibig sabihin ng derivative. So, the derivative is the slope of a line tangent to a function, or the slope of the function, no? At a particular point, or at any point. No? So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng derivative. Okay, so marami pa tayong examples. Don't worry kung hindi nyo masyado mag-gets. Kaya mag-alala. Marami naman talagang hindi nakakuha yan sa unang pakinig, sa unang panonood ng mga lectures. So, kailangan nyo siyang aralin, no? And later on, pag nagsusolve na kayo, paunti-unti, balikan nyo yung mga pinaka-konsepto natin. And later, unti-unti nyo maiintindihan kung ano ibig sabihin ng calculus. So, just patience. No? Alam niyo ba na si Andrew Wiles ay nag-solve siya ng isang problem for 8 years, no? So, ayun, yung mga tiyaga. Huwag naman natin abutin ng 8 years bago maintindihan yung calculus. But the point is, tiyagain nyo, no, para maintindihan nyo yung konsepto. Maraming salamat. Gusto ko kayong invite sa ating YouTube channel, no? youtube.com/user/90a. So, nandyan yung ating mga videos, no? Pwede kayong mag-subscribe, no? I suggest na mag-subscribe kayo kasi madami tayong aaralin, no? We have our Facebook page. Nagbibigay ako ng mga tanong dyan usually, and our website. So, maraming salamat. See you in the next video.